So this morning I woke up to this feeling that I'd hoped would go away by this morning. Last night it was it's kind of hard to put into words what last night was like for me. That was the first time I've ever sobbed from an election. That's never happened to me before, and I've felt really strongly about elections before this one, but last night was the first time that happened. And when I woke up this morning, I was hoping that that a lot of that feeling would go away and I would move more into a place of acceptance about what happened last night, but that's not what happened. I woke up this morning and my feelings were intensified, but it wasn't sadness that was intensified. This morning I woke up to anger, which is why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like this is the most important time to say what I have to say right now. And this you know, I'm talking to everybody when I make this video right now. I'm talking, if you supported Trump, if you supported Stein, if you supported Gary Johnson, if you supported Hillary Clinton, I'm talking to everybody right now. It's really important right now that everybody in this country accept the results of this election. That does not mean that you have to like the results of this election, and that does not mean that you need to like Donald Trump when he becomes president of the United States. Far from it. What I think is the most appropriate course of action right now is to accept the fact that this is our nominee, and to liberals I want to say, accept the fact that we lost. Like, we lost. We did not show up in 2016, and Republicans won, and that's it. If I'm angry today, and I'm angry, I'm really upset, I'm angry for a lot of reasons, but if I'm angry, what good does it do me to direct that at people that I don't know? At millions of people that I don't know across the country that voted for Donald Trump for a myriad of different reasons. What good is it doing me, and what good is it doing all of us for people that wanted someone else to win, to point fingers at you guys and say you're all racist and misogynist? Now, let me go ahead and add a footnote to that when you when you see racism, misogyny, xenophobia, I believe that it's your job as a citizen to point that out. I believe that it's your job as a citizen to hold people accountable. We established some time ago in this country that we're tolerant of other people, that we're tolerant of other races, that we're tolerant of other religions. There are Supreme Court precedents that tell us this, and we know this. We just kind of know this. When you wake up in the morning, I feel like for most of us living in the country, it's not hard to realize that someone who isn't of the same skin color as you isn't your enemy. It's not hard for most of us to realize that. And I'm sure I know that's the case for a lot of people that voted for Donald Trump. But it goes both ways. People on my side of the fence, we have every right to call out sexism, xenophobia, and racism. And I feel like it's even more incumbent on Republicans in this country to call it out when they see it in their own party. That's what's confusing to me. That's what's more confusing to me than anything else right now, because I know for a fact that my party wasn't enthusiastic about their candidate. The whole country's just been kind of talking about the same thing for the last 2 months, which is, why are these our only two choices? And a lot of us on the Hillary camp just kind of nodded and just kind of said, okay, she'll do. That's fine. Better than that situation. And that's how we took it. But the level of enthusiasm that I see from the other side for their candidate is, it shouldn't make me angry. I should look at it and try to understand it. That's my point. So even as I'm getting worked up during this video right now, I think the whole point of the video is that I think that it is really important that all of us try to understand where the other side is coming from. When it's hardest to do that is when you're angry or when you feel vindicated, like I'm sure a lot of Trump supporters feel right now. And here's the thing, I feel fucking happy for you. On some level, I do. I feel happy for you. I congratulate you. I'm sure you're having a good day, and I know what that feels like. It feels good. But this is a country where about half the people are conservative, half the people are liberal, and every 8 years or so, one side is going to feel shitty. But that doesn't mean that you should gloat. And that doesn't mean that people on my side should point the finger at you and call all you guys bigots and assholes, because I don't think that's fucking helping the problem either. To my people, let them cheer. Congratulate them. This is a good day for them. For people on the other side, let us grieve and be respectful of that. Be sympathetic to that. Try to understand what that would feel like. If you were in our shoes right now, what would that feel like to you? It would feel like shit. There are a lot of people in the country today that are in like a serious amount of emotional pain and discomfort. And that's part of being in a democracy. That's part of what this looks like. And I'm not asking for your pity if you're on the other side of the fence. I'm asking for your sympathy, because I feel like that's something that if we all try and direct towards each other, it's going to help the situation a whole lot right now. Accept the nominee and move forward, and for the other side, understand our frustration and sympathize. And in the meantime, if you're not happy with the way that the fucking system is set up, then you can do something about it. It's not on the mainstream media, it's not on social media, it's not on anyone else but you to inform yourself. It's not on anyone else but you to establish a precedent within yourself that you are aware of what's going on in your country, because I think that that's a big problem right now, and I think that's probably the reason, the biggest reason that Donald Trump got elected, if you ask me. That's not to say that I think Trump supporters are stupid. I don't think that, but I think that what I witnessed during the primary season and what I witnessed during the general election is that the left and right have some serious issues of integrity right now, and it just doesn't seem important that the truth doesn't seem that important. That's what I'm trying to get at right now, and it's a really not fun time in the States, but I love my country. I do. It took me a while to get there. The younger college liberal Hutch had a few things to say, but I got to a place where I love my country. I love the people that I meet every day, especially the people that have a different point of view, because you guys have changed my life more than most. It has more of an effect on me when I can have a meaningful conversation with someone that I passionately disagree with. So I want to say thank you to everybody who ever disagreed with me on Twitter this political season, and especially thank you to all of you guys that kept it real civil. And I want to apologize because I didn't always keep it civil, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying that I'm setting the best example all the time when it comes to this sort of thing, but I want to throw my intentions out there that right now I'm going to do my best to keep calm and to be respectful of different points of view today. And it's the hardest thing that you can think of doing, and I invite all you guys to do that with me.